I would say don't ever apologize, because so many times you hear about actors who think they blew it. They walk out of the room, they're in tears, they call their agent and they're like, I blew it. I don't know, it just wasn't right in the room. Don't apologize. You never know how you made us feel. Right. And in that moment, there are many, many, many actors who will say they thought they blew it and they end up getting the job.
That's a great one. Hi, I'm Alex DeLerma, and this is the Cinema Gym. The Cinema Gym is all about helping you transition from the stage to the screen. So, you've got this special insight into casting offices and casting directors, because you're not only an actor, but also a casting director. So, let's talk about what are like the top 3 or 4 things that casting directors hate from an actor?
Yeah, I suppose I'm very chill because none of them really apply to me, but consensually, shaking hands when you come into the room. Okay. Fragrances.
Is that pre-pandemic?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
And just going to the fragrances, that's not uncommon for the breakdown services to have an audition notice that says, this is a fragrance-free environment.
Yeah, handshake-free, fragrance-free.
Do they? I haven't seen that. There's handshakes in there
They
too?
will put it outside of the office.
Okay.
Yeah, like you have some literature to read before coming into the room.
Right
on. None of these things bother me, but you know what? Why risk it? So take people's pet peeves and just apply it to everyone. Oh, that is a good one. That is a huge no. I have had a fake gun, which we were fine with. We knew the actor had it. This was for a producer session with a very big director, and I was the reader. And in this, they wanted me.
Did he tell the room that he was?
We knew he had the weapon. We knew all this. But in this particular reading, I wasn't just behind the camera. They wanted me, like, it was a confrontation scene. They wanted this actor to be able to push and pull me. And I was fine with that. I was going in expecting that. And he was so particularly aggressive in clobbering me, spitting on me, pulling my shirt to the point it ripped. And, no one called cut, even though you look at it later and you could tell I might be dying. But we were all
Did he hit you with the gun?
Yeah, and I think
he did hit you with the gun.
It was after they called cut. I think the room was in complete shock. And
did that actor get the part?
Absolutely not. Yeah. I think everybody in the room thought this human is absolutely insane. And this was an actor who was on a TV show at the time, who should have known much better. And that was part of the reason I think we were all very, very surprised. But never bring a weapon into a room, even there's no point.
I'm not an actor anymore, but if I was, and I came in and they said, okay, Doug is now going to come out from behind the camera. He's going to be in your personal space, and we want you to feel free to grab him. Me personally, I would say to the room, great, thank you for that. I need 90 seconds to step over here with Doug. It'll make me feel more comfortable just to work out with Doug what I'm going to do. And then is that okay? Can I have 90 seconds?
Yeah.
And then if the room were to say, most likely they're going to go, great. That's telling the producers you're a professional. It must be 8 p.m. because people in the hills start howling. In these Los Angeles hills.
Why? What happened today?
I can't divulge that, but I'll tell you later. It's kind of cultish. Yeah, there's a wolf cult up here. Anyway, when you do that, you're telling the producers, I'm a professional.
Yeah.
I know that I would never do intimacy or physical violence with another actor unless I have worked it out first. And then what happens if the producer says, no, it's fine, you guys. We got a lot of people to see.
They wouldn't, but
if they did?
Yeah, in a hypothetical world, I guess you'd want to bring that, the physicality down as much as possible.
Yes.
There's ways to cheat it. You could grab somebody's shoulder and do yeah.
Yes, and that's I'm so glad you mentioned this, Doug, because that's such a rookie mistake for an actor to now take another actor and basically use them as a prop and put them in danger. And as you said, the guy didn't get the part, so that's great. Give me one more before we wrap this up. We talked about shaking hands, which is basically invading someone's personal space, fragrances, physicality. What's the number one thing that casting directors hate?
Well, being unprepared, but I would say don't ever apologize, because so many times you hear about actors who think they blew it. They walk out of the room, they're in tears, they call their agent and they're like, I blew it. I don't know, it just wasn't right in the room. Don't apologize. You never know how you made us feel. Right. And in that moment, there are many, many, many actors who will say they thought they blew it and they end up getting the job.
That's a great one.
And if they apologize on their way out, we might second guess
your decision.
We can't have that. Yeah. Don't sabotage.
Is there one even bigger than that? That's the number one.
I would just, if there's a number one thing, it's just saying, be prepared. Don't come to a producer session with your script in your hand. At that point, it's better to not have the lines perfect and to just be there and be in the moment. Because if we think you've had days with this and we're here and we've done it several times, you should not need that crutch. At that point, you need to be hireable and ready to work.
Number one thing casting directors hate is if an actor is not prepared. I think you gave us like 5. I think it's pretty good, man. Thank you. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for visiting the Cinema Gym. If these videos are helping you and you want to see some more, please like, subscribe, comment. Let's keep this thing going. If you're interested in classes, seminars, or private coaching, you can visit the website. Hope to see you in the gym soon.
TheCinemaGym.com for virtual one-on-one coaching for camera.